Hey, it's Dom over at Ride of Independence. Today we're working on a 14 Grand Cherokee Eco Diesel. Customer's concern is that they're having a DEF fluid leak. So we're gonna go ahead and raise it up, see what's going on. Now that we got the vehicle up in the air, I'm able to locate the DEF leak. It's actually coming from the DEF injector up here. There's a plastic nipple on the DEF injector and it snapped off into the DEF line. I went ahead and did a diagnostic on the DEF pump to see if it was actually priming pressure up to this line, because I was concerned since it was overworked, it might have burnt out the pump, and the pump is not pumping anymore. So we're gonna go ahead and quote a new DEF pump, line, and injector for this vehicle. What we can do is that when we quote a part, we can send it directly to your phone for approval. So I'm gonna go ahead and build that quote and send it to the customer's cell phone today. So once we got customer approval for the parts, we went ahead and got parts here, and we actually have them all ready for us to repair the vehicle. This is our diesel exhaust fluid, this is our new DEF injector, our DEF pump, and the line. So let's go ahead and get the vehicle torn apart and replace everything we need. So what we have here is actually the DEF pump on the vehicle. We had to take off the skid plate to access it. So we're gonna go ahead and disconnect this and drain the fluid out of the tank. So this is actually our DEF pump that will no longer prime the system. So we're gonna go ahead, put the new pump in, and then this is our line that we're gonna replace as well. Got our new pump, we're gonna go ahead and install it. So I went ahead and got the line pushed out of the way. Now we're gonna run the new line exactly where the old one was, so we make sure it's all lined up properly. Yeah, I had like a tray. DEF injector is all crystallized here from not being able to spray the pattern onto the exhaust filter. And if you look up here, you can see all the dried DEF fluid. So we're gonna clean that up and we're gonna install our new DEF injector now. Got our new DEF injector here. We're gonna go ahead and install it real quick. And then we can hook up our new line and clear all the DTCs and see how it runs. And you can compress the clamp to hold the injector in the exhaust. New line. Pop it on, clicked, so we know it's locked on there. This is actually a heat shield for the exhaust because these get really hot to prevent it from cracking like that, like it did before. Plug in the line so it knows when to open. And the wire's out of the way. So now we can go ahead and lower the vehicle and clear all the DTCs and top off the diesel exhaust fluid. So this is our vehicle. We got the DTCs pulled up, so we're gonna go ahead and clear the codes out of it to verify our repairs. Now we can start up the vehicle and make sure all DTCs stay gone. So now that we got all the codes cleared out of the system, went ahead and started the vehicle and it's operating as designed. So this one's ready to go for a test drive and return back to the customer. So that's what's going on over at Ride of Independence this week. We'll see you guys next time.